Hello everyone. Uh, Hope all of you will be fine. Today I shall discuss the velocity of body which is under simple harmonic motion, or better to say that body is executing simple harmonic motion. And in order to find the velocity for a particle or a body, let us first clear what is acceleration. Acceleration is a change of velocity with respect to time, right? So a body that is executing simple harmonic motion, we say that its acceleration will be always opposite to the displacement from where the body wants to move. So we take negative sign. So let's start. If A is acceleration of a body which is executing simple harmonic motion, and omega is angular frequency, and x as well as a are displacement at any point, and maximum value of x at extreme position. So we can write A is equal to minus omega square x. So to find the velocity, we know that the rate of change of velocity is acceleration. So therefore we can say dv over, this implies that dv over dt is equal to minus omega square x by calculus, by differential calculus. We can write dx over dt into dv over dx is equal to minus omega square x. So we can write v into dv over dx is equal to minus omega square x, or v dv is equal to minus omega square x dx. We can write integrating this expression, we find v dv is equal to minus omega x dx, v square by 2 is equal to minus omega x square by 2 plus where c is the constant of integration. In order to find constant of integration c, we consider a body at its extreme position, say its amplitude, means maximum displacement. The body will cover maximum displacement, and that will be the amplitude of the body under simple harmonic motion. Let's say the body having amplitude A. Let's say the body having, body is having amplitude A. So at extreme position, therefore, so velocity at extreme position, since body moves from extreme to mean position, then to again to its opposite position, to I mean to say forward motion to backward motion, or we can say up and down. So the maximum position where it comes, that will be its amplitude. After that it will come back to its mean position where x will be 0. So in that case, at extreme position, velocity v will be 0. Velocity v will be 0. Therefore at x barabar a, velocity v will be 0 at x barabar a. Therefore we write v square by 2 is equal to minus omega square x square by 2 plus c. This is equal to 0 is equal to omega square x square by 2 plus c. This implies that c is equal to omega x square by 2. This implies that v square by 2 is equal to minus omega square x square by 2 plus omega square x square by 2. Omega square x square by 2, okay. Since now this is x is equal to a, we can say this is omega square x square by 2 plus omega square a square by 2, and this is equal to v square by 2. Cancelling out, v square is equal to omega square a square minus omega square x square, or v is equal to omega square under root a square minus x square omega. V is equal to plus minus omega under root a square minus x square. This is the explanation for the velocity v is equal to plus omega under root a square minus x square. Here we have written that omega square x square by 2, we will take x is equal to a, so we will write here a square. Again here we will take a square, again write Okay, this is the final expression for. Now let us check. Now let us check the velocity v under extreme position. So we check velocity of a body under extreme position, say x is equal to a, we get plus minus omega under root a square minus x square. So we can write under root a square minus a square is 0. V is equal to 0. Similarly, in other case, when body is at mean position where x is equal to a, x is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0. So we have v is equal to plus minus omega under root a square minus 0 का square is equal to omega. From the two cases, we reach that at extreme position the body will be at zero velocity, means it will not have any velocity, and at extreme position it will have maximum velocity. We can find out the body executing simple harmonic motion, its potential energy and kinetic energy, and of course we can prove the total energy comes out to be constant. That reflects that it follows law of conservation of energy. Let us say the body, let us say the body is having mass m. So we can say kinetic energy K is equal to half of mv square, half of m. At mean position, we had x बराबर 0. So we can say K is equal to half of m bracket omega under root a square minus x square whole square half of m omega square at x बराबर 0, that is a square. This is K. And for the case of potential energy, we say that the body will, let's say, do some work. So we can say, we consider a very small amount of work dW by the particle, and we will say, let's rub it.
Gracias.